Taking a look at your career, Steve, you were a fourth-round selection, not by the Seattle Seahawks, but the Houston Oilers took you out of college, out of Tulsa. Well, how did you get to Seattle?
Well, it's an interesting question.
Okay.
Bum Phillips was in his second year coaching the Houston Oilers, and they had no first-round draft choice and no third-round draft choice. So in the second round, they drafted Mike Barber, the tight end, who played for a number of years for Houston Oilers, good tight end. And in the fourth round, they drafted me. So I was the second pick, even though I was in the fourth round. And so I thought, man, I for sure am going to make the Oilers because I'm their second pick, right? And I go into camp, and they've gotten just a lot of good receivers, veteran receivers from other teams that I'm competing against. And I never really learned the system, never really understood what the coach wanted me to do. And so when you do that, and the cornerbacks at that time could be real aggressive with you. There was no 5-yard rule or anything like that. And it was intimidating to me. So I got a second chance. They actually, Bum Phillips called me into his locker and said, Steve, we're going to let you go, give you a chance with somebody else. Thanks, but no thanks. And so they waived me. They actually waived me and then recalled me and traded me to the highest bidder, which happened to be the Seattle Seahawks. And kind of my ace in the hole was the fact that Jerry Rome had been my offensive coordinator at the University of Tulsa for the past 3 years and had just become the receivers and quarterbacks coach in Seattle. And more importantly, he had implemented our passing game in the Seahawks playbook. So when they said, split right 76, I knew exactly where to go and what to do. Even though I hadn't been in their training camp, I'd run those plays for 3 years in college. So it was a real advantage for me and a boost in my confidence. And Jerry was, of course, very encouraging for me and to me. And that just gave me a shot.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
Isn't it amazing you can download an app with your thumbprint? You should download our app with your thumbprint.